thinking about, I don't for sure have the sous chef position down. I might get it, I might not. But nevertheless, I'm going to research and just kind of just see advice. I was looking at Reddit and on Facebook. And, you know, it's hit and miss, dude. Some of that advice almost just seems like just dramatic. What do I expect to be a sous chef? Or like, hey, need help, kiss your life goodbye. You're about to get shit on for everything. Everything is your fault, or just like I understand and I got kind of similar answers when I was like looking up lead line type of thing. Like you do everything and chop chop. But I kind of wanted like, is there any practical advice? Just like anyone can do that's not overly dramatic, just practical fucking shit. And I mean, I know I do. Like, I think about these kind of things when I go into a place. And I think, yeah, you know what? I just want to give you guys just some really just easy fucking advice. Nothing that's going to make your stage fucking crazy because you're probably already nervous. So, look, the first one I'm going to say is your mindset is fucking key, okay? And in this instance, when I'm saying mindset is, this is not just you interviewing for the kitchen. This is also you are secretly interviewing the kitchen to see if it's worth your time being there. Do they work as a team? Is it every man for himself? How does the chef interact with his cooks? Is he there with them? Is he an office chef? Is he ever around? What's the sous chef like? Is he helpful? Does he seem to have a good rapport with people? What is there like? Is there like I got warned one time like, oh, the guy you're working with is an asshole. That's fucking great. Like looking back now, I've been like, nope. Like what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You know? And that place just wouldn't help you. I remember I asked a question and the answer I got was like, well, what do you think? I don't know. That's why I'm asking, dude. You know? Sometimes places will trick you. Okay, you need to have a sense of urgency. Every place is going to tell you, move fast, move, 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 move. I agree. Have a sense of urgency, but don't let them trick you into slipping up. And an example my mentor gave me, which I thought was fucking gold, was like a cook you're assigned to will ask, for chives to be diced up, and he forgot them in the walk-in. So he tells you to hurry up, go grab them, and then dice them up finely so it can go on the dish, and then he can put it out. Hurry up. Okay. Cook runs, comes back, dices him, and then bam, guess what? You just fucked up the test. Or did you? The test in that scenario was to see if you were to sacrifice the quality of the product that you're about to put out, eat because on a time crunch, no one's going to expect you to get things done, realistically in a like that kind of speed. And it's like your first day, I expect you to move, but yeah, it's more about, how you deal with under pressure. And you got to think like everything's a fucking test. Okay? So you got to stick to those core little things, smooth as fast, have a sense of urgency, but don't sacrifice the quality, things like that. Bring a notebook. That's such a fucking handy thing to do. It shows your kitchen that you're interested, that you're engaged, that that you care. Because, I mean, to me, that kind of implies that you're going to later go and review your notebook because you want to be better, and then you're going to come back the next day, you did your homework, and bam, you're fucking kicking ass, Do a diagram of the station you're working on. the station setup, the walk-ins, the freezer, little notes, things that you think are going to help you remember or do better. But I think those ones that I named off, the diagrams, I think those are just musts. You need to have a fucking diagram of your fucking station and the station setup. So when you're asked to do a station setup, you know how the other guy likes it, and in time you can definitely make it your own. But for now, let's just keep it simple. You're learning their way, and in time you can start applying, adding your twist to it. The walk-ins and freezers, great, great thing, especially when you're being told to run into the walk-in to grab something. You're in there, and you might forget where things go, because that's happened to me. So definitely do that. And then I would say for you, just focus on the task that you're being given on. Don't be too chatty. I can't tell. Like, there's so many, like, someone that's too chatty, it's nice that you're being friendly, but then it just becomes really suspicious. We've had these situations where it's like, they're so chatty, they're funny, blah, blah, blah. And then shit hits the fan, service starts rolling in, and who's the first one just wilting under the pressure? It's like, dude, we're not asking you to do anything. We might be asking you to do one dish, do it over and over, but it's like, damn, dude, you're already folding? You had the jokes a minute ago. Show us that you can work. You see a quick little joke, you can make a little joke here and there. That's fine. I'm not saying don't have a personality, but, you're there for a job and show them what you're made of. Give them the best version. Right now, you're being like an ambassador to yourself, What are you about? What role are you playing in the kitchen, You're being yourself always, but yeah, you know what? I think I didn't give you a whole lot of advice stuff, but I think the stuff I gave you is just, I think if you go in with those two things, the mindset, don't sacrifice the quality, bring a notebook, I guess that's another one. 3 or 4 tips, but you know what? I think it's better to go, sometimes it's like less is more. I don't want to overwhelm you. Every kitchen's different, every culture is different. But I think that if you just follow those things, man, bring a notebook, bring a good mindset, focus on doing it right. Ask questions. Remember, you're interviewing them too. Okay? And please don't be afraid to just say no. Don't be afraid. Like, I wouldn't recommend walking out. I would kind of take it as a challenge to stay there, even if you immediately find maybe you got a guy that's yelling at you. Take it as a challenge. I would take it as a challenge. I would kind of just take it as like, okay, this guy can't punch me. This guy he's not going to do anything, and it's just a stage. I'm not going to work here. So you know what? I'm just going to run the clock, and I just want to see a little stress test. And I've done that, and you know what? For me, it feels good. It feels good knowing that someone can yell at me, and I can just keep that nice focus. I know that I did the best I could, and just be, some kitchens will make it feel like it's you, when in actuality it's them. Some kitchens, I've been to kitchens where they're just stuck in their ways, and they don't understand why they can't keep employees. So, I'm not a sous chef yet. I'm wondering what I'm going to call this, once I do become a sous chef. If I do, in this coming up, the near future. Because, it's line cook talk. I'm not going to be a line cook anymore. I mean, I'm a lead line, but I'm going to consider myself a line cook until I get a proper chef title. Sous chef sounds pretty official. Anyways, like, subscribe, share it with a buddy. I hope this really helps out, or at least gives you some calm, gives you maybe a sense of empowerment. Dude, just chill. Seriously, just, chill. Keep it very simple. Focus on the things that matter. You got this, dude. All right? And you know what? Let me say this too. I don't know if I already said this, but I'll say it again. If you need the job, take it. Take it even though you don't like it. But it doesn't mean you have to, stay there. Immediately start looking for something else, for a place that fits, for a place that is right for you. Everyone's different. Okay? There's a kitchen out there for you. And maybe you don't have time to go and look for that right now, so that's fine. Settle for less, but that's just a stepping stone into the next step, Anyway, guys, this was a fun video. I like talking about this kind of stuff. It really makes me feel like I'm contributing in some way. I feel like I could have 14 shitty videos, but if one just kind of contributes to one person, that's it, man. That fucking makes my day. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Have a great service. Bye.